Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, where last time we set off for the main story. We're about to head off to the Azim Steppe, and the twins are going to set things up here for the upcoming war. But meanwhile, we are working on a little side quest to help out the villagers before we go, including dealing with a Lupin who's not so good at fighting. So let's continue on. And plus we have a delivery to make. We'll get to that. But side story now. And this will give me my new necklace. So we'll compare. Yep. It's all good. I see you have chosen to stay and help. You have my thanks. I believe Kurobana may be best suited for work that involves heavy lifting. As you are doubtless aware, the village's economy is entirely supported by rice farming. All harvested rice is stuffed into straw bags and carried to a nearby storehouse. While Kurobana may not be a fighter, he's still a Lupin, and as such possesses greater strength than most men. I imagine he can put this to use by transporting rice. I will inform the storehouse manager, Shirojishi, of the situation. Could you discuss this with Kurobana for me? I am sure your word will carry more weight with him than mine would. In other words, I have to be involved. So, up here? Boop. Ah, I have seen you have not yet left Namai. I hope you have not come to ask me to fight again. Nope, how about some heavy lifting? Fokudu wants me to try carrying rice? There he goes again, meddling in affairs of others. That said, if it will help the village, then I can hardly refuse. I shall go and talk to Shirojishi. Okay. Let's see how this is going to go. Up here then. Oh, that's the must be the storehouse. That tower-looking thing. Ooh. Speaking of, whoop. Which way should I be looking? Probably this way. / lookout. Yay! As I hover above there, because I'm not on it completely right. Oh well. Alright, where are you? There you are. Seems Fokudo has already talked to Shirojishi. Honestly, once he has a plan, he wastes no time putting it in action. Kurobana, good to see you. My thanks for your help as well, adventurer. Fokudo has already told me all I need to know. Let us start by having you carry this sack right here. It is a bit on the heavy side, but do you think you can handle it? Do not worry, Shirojishi. I may not be much of a warrior, but I'm confident in my strength. Oof. Whatever you do, do not drop it. Kurobana strides off towards the village storehouse with a spring in his step. I do hope he's up to the task. I've seen many men struggle to complete their first journey to the storehouse. Pray do me a favor. If he struggles along the way, give him some encouragement on my behalf. It may seem like a test of strength, but carrying rice is ultimately a mental battle. Okay. Got to go over there and psych him up. I don't know what path he's taken, but there he is. My mouse is all funky again. Come on, mouse. Thank you. Alright, my mic. I want to tap it. Make you guys hear thud, thud, thud. Alright. Psych him up. There was one I do have to type. We got this! Thank you. I really wonder if there's no better way rice could be transported. I have had to check. I've had to check multiple times that it was straw and not a knife that was cutting into my shoulder. But thanks to your encouragement, I think I may be able to make it I think I might just be able to make it to the storehouse. Oof. Summoning the last of his strength, Kurbana sets off once again in the direction of the village storehouse. Alright. I heard from Shirojichi that Kurbana was going to try his hand at this, but I never expected him to succeed. It took every fiber of my being, but I did it. Who knew this could be such tiring work? Good work, Kurbana. As you have noticed, transporting rice is not quite as easy as it looks, but given time, I'm sure you too will become quite good at it. Now you have had ample time to rest. Make another 3 trips to and from the storehouse, and your work will be done for the day. 3 trips? I thought that was it. Sorry, I do not think I am suited to this after all. Huh. If that is how we respond to the slightest hardship, then I do not think we will have any use for him. Pray tell Fukudo as much. Yep. Oh, I guess he's telling him. How could anyone carry so much rice in one day? Ah, Ravinous, I just caught Kurbana trying to abandon his duties. It seems he was able to carry 1 sack of rice, but shirked from the idea of carrying 3 more. Admittedly, he is not wrong to think it grueling work. I too struggle to carry even my first load of rice. However, if you continue like this, the whole village will think you a weak-willed coward. I'm sorry, Fukudo. You have my word. I will not give up like this again. Perhaps next time we should try. Perhaps next time we should have you try a job that does not require great strength. Slayer, or choker of slaying. Equip, save, organize my inventory a bit. Because I need to switch that. Oh, actually, there we go. So I'm setting things up for my, my samurai for his leveling. Okay, good. They got food there. I'll put that there. Alright. Continue on. I will not fail this time. I cannot. Alright. Kurbana versus the Arrowheads. I've come to the conclusion that Kurbana might be best suited for plucking weeds from the paddy fields. Our village name is actually a local term for the arrowhead, an aquatic plant that infests paddy fields if not kept under control. This is precisely why removing weeds is such an important part of rice farming. I do hope you are up to the task, Kurbana. If you fail this time, do not expect to have another chance to prove yourself. I trust you understand the importance of this task. Do not worry, Fukudo. Weed plucking actually sounds quite nice. I have always enjoyed little odd jobs like that. I recall Hayabusa mentioned he was looking for help tending to his paddy fields. Ask if he will allow you to remove the weeds from his paddies. Ravinous, please accompany him. Make sure he does as I have asked. Yep. You know he gathers herbs, right? To make medicine. I think that should be his job. Ravinous is another Ravinous prediction. Calling it. All right, where is he? There he is. I've always enjoyed. Okay. Ah, you must be the adventurer I have heard so much about. And Kurabana, nice to see you well. Is there something you would ask of me? Have him pluck the arrowheads. How kind of you to offer. You can never be too careful with those pesky arrowheads. Be sure to take care not to trample any of the rice plants when you're removing the weeds. There's the problem. Why don't you help Kurabana with the work, adventurer? Not many travelers have a chance to experience such a core part of the life in Nanami. Nanamai. I called it Nanami again. Oh, I get to pick arrowheads. Let's see. Of course I'll help. I've done this before. This is truly not your first time? Very impressive. Very well. There's nothing more to tell you both. Please work the patties on top of this hill for me. All right. Now you, Featherfoot, don't step on the rice. All right, my targets are there and there. Hey, I don't even have to get my feet wet. Got it. Really? I was not expecting a fight when pulling weeds. But I guess they do have aggressive things in their rice paddies. Get out of here. Thank you. Alright. Grab those. Alright, now I should have one more. The Kurabana's right there. What are you doing? I think this may be the job for me, Ravinous. Just watch, these patties will be free of weeds by the time I am done. Why are you looking at just water? Whatever. Okay, what's gonna go wrong? Did he trample rice paddies, or did he, like, miss where he was supposed to pluck? Finished already? There you go. Job's done. Fine work indeed. I see you made sure to remove the entire weed, including its roots. I also had Hayabusa check on my work, and it seems like I have finally found a job I can do. However, something did bother me a bit while I was working. It could be my imagination, but do these patties not smell a little odd? Odd? Is your nose quite alright? I tend to the fields daily and have never smelled anything strange. Honestly, I cannot fathom how you think it acceptable to criticize my patties when I've allowed you to work them. Do you make fun of people's children when you're guests in their homes? Or are you merely moaning that because you had to engage in hard labor? Frankly, it matters not. Be gone with you. I am sorry. I did not mean it as an insult. Thank you for all you taught me, Hayabusa. I will leave you at once. Come along, Ravinous. Let's go speak to Fukuno. I trust his nose. Okay. My prediction may have failed this time. I was not expecting there to be like a problem with the rice fields that his nose has picked up. I was not trying to insult Hayabusa. They did smell different to the other paddy fields. Tell me, have we at last found the right job for you? Well, yes and no. He detected a weird smell. So you're telling me that whilst the job went well, you managed to accidentally offend Hayabusa with a careless remark? Would you care to explain why you could not just keep quiet? It was not my intention to upset him. I was simply surprised by the smell of the paddy fields. Never mind. Hayabusa is a reasonable gentleman. I am sure he only reacted how he did because of how much effort he puts into his work. I will go and speak to him myself. Kurbana home, what? Oh, okay. Okay, it's part of this, Alright. I cannot forget the smells of those patties. Something is definitely not right with them. I struggle to put in words exactly what is wrong with the odor, I just know it was not normal. We Lupin have a heightened sense of smell. It is most likely why Hayabusa himself did not notice anything odd. Sitting here doing nothing is likely to send me mad. Ravinous, would you help me look into the source of the stench? Looking at the smell is fine, but take care not to anger Hayabusa any further. Do not worry, Fukuno. I promise I will not cause any more trouble. First, I would like to visit some normal paddy field, just to confirm I'm not imagining things. Please meet me to the ones to the west. Okay. Right over here. Ah, there he is. As expected, the patties here only smell of, well, rice. Which leads me to think something's not quite right with Hayabusa's fields. Let's revisit the patties we plucked weeds from. Alright, we'll head east. Alright. It's as I thought. These fields have a markedly different scent to the ones we just visited. Is the water to blame? Wait, I just heard a noise from nearby. I think it came from the reservoir. Quickly, Ravinous. Let's check if everything is alright. I heard it too. Luckily I can fly up there. There he is. A couple dead coeurls. Oh, he's on the other side. Let me fly over. What is it? What is that foul creature? I've never seen such a beast before, Ravinous. Please keep the village safe from harm. Okay, Featherfoot, it's up to us now. Let me get this side. Should probably poison the paddy fields. Which perhaps we might need a remedy from herbs that our friend can make. I had known you were powerful. Had I known you were powerful, you might, but you might even be stronger. Let's see. I had known you were powerful, but you might have been even stronger than Hakuro. You have my thanks for slaying the beast. My days, that stench is quite something. It is the same one given off by Hayabusa's patties, only much, much more foul. You'll see the creature was indeed the source. As to how it found its way to the reservoir, one can only guess. Perhaps it lost sight of its pack and came here seeking sustenance. The proximity of Hayabusa's field to the reservoirs is most likely why his were the only ones affected. They should be fine as long as he replaces the water. Any recently harvested rice may need to be thrown away, though. Perhaps I should also check the rice in the storehouse just to be safe. But first, let's speak with Fukuno. He will know how to best proceed. Okay. Yeah, there's more to protecting than just fighting. It's finding the danger. On reflection, I really should not have reacted the way I did to Kurobana's remarks. My love for the patties gets the better of me sometimes. Back so soon? I just finished explaining things to Hayabusa. There is something you both need to hear. Ravinous and I found the source of the odor that was coming from Hayabusa's patties. It was a creature that had made the reservoir its home. A creature, you say? When Ravinous slayed the beast, it released a most foul stench in the air. I really think you should replace the water in your fields. To think there was a monster lurking nearby the whole time. Kurobana, my sincerest apologies for losing my temper with you earlier. I was foolish to ever believe for a second the gossip I was foolish to ever believe for a second the gossip about you was true. You're a fine lad. I thank you for all you've done. I'm glad I was able to be of service to Namai. Things could have been much more serious had the beast gone unnoticed for any longer. That reminds me, would you mind if I smell the rice in the storehouse? I am worried that it may have also been contaminated. By all means. I doubt my own nose would be up to the task after all. Actually, Kurobana, do you think you would be up to examining my fields on a more regular basis? If you were to learn the smells of the various diseases which affect rice, you would doubtless notice any infections earlier. You would doubtless notice any infections earlier than any of us could. You mean to say I could continue to aid the village? I have never had anyone rely on me before, never mind a whole village. It is somewhat daunting, but I would love to help. Alright. My apologies for eavesdropping, but... would you mind having a look at my paddy fields as well? Agita, would you truly trust me? Are you certain? Why, of course. Do not worry, I will pay you for any work you do. I would gladly do it for free. I never dared dream that a day when I could be of use to the village would actually come. I owe the fact of that. I owe the fact that it I owe the fact that it has to you, Fukudo, and you, Ravinous. Thank you so much. My prediction was off. I thought your herbalism skills would have come into play, but I guess your nose works too. So, I can get things wrong. Alright. Any other side quests? Nope. Okay. We have a delivery to make. Up we go. To the skies! To the skies! Plus, we can take a better look at the surroundings now. Because we still have the Imperial base to the south. Got our walls here. There's the manor. Again, now that I can fly, the zone field looks so much smaller. That's okay. Well, oh, that's right, because we only have half the zone. The other half is beyond the wall. Anyway, here we are. Oh wow, it's a town. Okay. Hi. Yes, you have business with us? Seedling and vinegar. Oh my, most sincere thanks to the kind people of Namai. Since we began living here, we have been feverishly reading through the Manor's collection of books. No easy task it was. One of the books talked of something called hanami. It was described as a tradition of enjoying the aesthetic beauty of flowers. I was told the people of Namai of my fascination with the subject. To think they remembered and sent us these gifts. We shall raise this plant. Well, so that we too can someday enjoy hanami. Yes, yes. Oh no! More side quests from fish people, catfish people. Okay, let's pick them up. You are the strongest adventurer I've seen all day. Very sturdy, very solid. I have a deed I'd like to ask of you. Allow me to explain. Some days past, I was walking near the large gate just behind our manor here. Well, you can imagine my surprise when I came under attack by a massive koja, big and round as a gobu's belly. I escaped without injury, but the cursed thing made off with my coin purse. Those contestable koja are always making life hard for us Namazu. Could you go and have words with them? I know of no other way to retrieve my coin purse. If they won't return it, you have my leave to be as rough as you like. All right, deal with them. Got it. I see one out here. Oh, there you are, old Namazu master. Is it you, I wonder? Yes, I believe it is. The adventurer they speak of. I am told you offered your aid to some of my fellow Namazu in time of need. I wonder if you will see fit to offer it to me and mine. I am in the midst of training some disciples, and could use a bit of help in the doing. I find I tend to go easy on them. It would be nice to have someone less biased than myself. If you care to help, come and see me over there. I will have my disciples gathered and waiting. Alright, we'll deal with that after we pick up the other side quests. Is there somebody in the alley there? No. Alright. You are lucky to have come here. Yes. The Namazu of the manor love all manner of man. You are most welcome here whenever you like. And the timing of your visit couldn't be better. I just so happen to have a task that needs doing. Long ago, the manor belonged to a magistrate of Kugane. Back then, we Namazu served under him. But in truth, we were more friends than servants. Among us are many Namazu who are greatly interested in the doings of man. They do as they see done, aping, mimicking, and that is what brings us to our current bit of trouble. Some Namazu have taken to man's love of tea, but as harmless as it is for man, the stimulation is too great for us Namazu. Drinking it causes us to become drunk, much like your wines and ales do to you. I have 3 friends who have set out fishing. They should have returned some time ago, but not a single one of them has. I know they have hidden themselves away somewhere and are binging on cups of tea. The favor I ask is this: find them and dump this muddy water on them when you do. The smell of tea alone is enough to intoxicate me, so I cannot draw near. The deed calls for the constitution of man. Is that why he's flopping? Probably. Alright. Now there's the face of a lover of man. Yes, a Namazu I may be, but I am a good judge of character above all else. But never mind that, there is work to be done. You should know we Namazu here are taken with civilizing ourselves. This bell serves as proof of that, yes. Quite civilized, is it not? By Featherfoot. There was a kind and good-hearted artisan who crafted these bells. He would make a gift of one to every newborn Namazu on its name day. But it pains me to say that dear sweet old man has passed. But our tradition must live on, for him and for us. I wish to ask for more bells from the grandson that survives him, yet I fear he will not see fit to waste his time dealing with Namazu. The bell maker's grandson lives in the drunken lives at the Drunken Toad, to the east of Namai. Here, take him this bundle of sun-dried fruit as a token of my good faith. Gyoshu? You needn't worry for the safety within these walls. No, the Namazu here are civilized and would never attack man. Good to know. Alright. And we have you two. Oh, no guidance on this one. Oh yes, you will do nicely. Quite nicely. Please, you must help. My brother set out fishing and should have been back bells ago, but has yet to return. I went looking for him and found his bell far, far north and to the north and east, on the opposite shore of the one river. No Namazu would ever have been so careless as to drop their bell. It is the most important of all our possessions. I fear something must have happened to him, something horrible, something dreadful. We are always with our bells, and we bear a strong connection with them. Indeed, if you ring a Namazu's bell near its owner, it will sound a most beautiful note. Please, use my brother's bell to search for him. I looked downstream from where I found him, but there was no sign of him. I would like you to search upstream where the enormous wall lies. Alright, use the bell to find him. Got it. Where do your allegiances lie? Are you a man of the Empire? No? Then I have a job to offer you. Many days passed, a group of Garleans stormed our manor. They wore armor of pitch black and bore swords of sharp steel. Try as we did to stop them, they simply swept us out of their path, beat us, hit us. I pretended not to speak or understand their words, and in the end they spared me. But not before they took from our manor a vase that is very precious to us. They placed it in a crate and carried it off as if it were their own. I mean to have it back from them, and for that I need your help. I have learned they took our vase east of here to the base of the lands of Castrum Fulminus. I will await you there. When you come, I will tell you what I have planned. Alright, and one more quest to pick up. Is this a door that opens? No? Okay, then I need to fly over. So I can find... There you are. Alright, and our final one. Ooh, a bracelet of slang. You look not as one who hails from here. May I inquire, are you a traveler, an adventurer? If so, there is a deed I would ask of you. Before we delve into details, instructions are in order. Introductions are in order. I am Gyorin. Gyorin I am. I live in this shack with the others like myself. And I, like many, have a dream. Yes. I aspire to become the greatest of merchants. To be rich, to be wealthy beyond compare. And then to have an apron made for me that is mine and mine alone. Yes, that is my dream. Among the many treasures in our shack are a collection of amakimono that someone left behind. Beautiful pictures, wise words. One tells the ancient tale of a poor merchant who rose to great heights. Yes. Ever since reading that, I have dreamt of doing the same. In that very tale, an able adventurer, much like yourself, appeared. Quite clever, quite knowing. He gifted the merchant his wisdom at his ways. And lo, here you are. It can be no mere coincidence. It is fate, destiny. You must forgive my manners. In my excitement, I neglected to ask your name, your title. Might I have it? Ravinous, Godslayer. Ravinous Kurohi, is it? Then I shall call you Ravinous. Yes, that will do nicely. Now, where were we? Ah, of course. I was hoping to enlist your aids in my rise through merchant ranks. I am afraid I am quite forgetful these days. I am. My storehouse lies not far from here. Would you do me the honor of paying a visit? I keep all my wares there, my treasures, my trinkets. I should very much like to hear your honest appraisal. Yes. Come then, Ravinous. You need only follow me. This way. Okay. All side quests picked up. And let's see if I can find a place to... Ooh! Vista. So I can say, look out. And with that, we'll end the episode here because we are out of time. So, if you enjoyed this, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you'd like to support these videos, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Till next time, later.